America a lesson of principle. The power of raising this debate to principle. He then said, on the principle that all people are created equal, the French people will not permit symbols of female oppression to be part of their culture. That is our principle. A strange thing happened. Remember, the French National Guard, the police, the military were all set for giant rioting. Not one incident. Why? When you stand up and announce your principle, the world knows there's nowhere else to go. You are going to make your stand there. That's your Alamo. That's your Normandy Beach. This is my principle. And nothing happened. Yes or no? Yes or no, Nashville? Do you believe it's time to do away with divisive hyphens that separate us? White hyphen America. Black hyphen America. Latina hyphen America. Gay and lesbian hyphen America. What's next, my friends? Part Italian, half Jewish, 1/5 Ukrainian on my mother's side, fallen away Catholic hyphen America. You're hyphening yourselves to death. You're not uniting yourselves, you are dividing yourselves. And where is the politically correct crowd now? Isn't this racial profiling? Stop identifying yourselves by the color of your skin or by your ethnicity. You're hyphenating yourself to death. Isn't it time for all of us just to be proud to be an American? Do you agree? Do you agree with President John Adams, who said, our Constitution was made only for a moral and God-fearing people. It is wholly inadequate for any other. That means no legislator, no judge, no disbeliever, however sincere, has the right to rewrite our history. Do you believe we are still one nation under God? Nashville, to stand up and speak out to the man in the White House, to stop listening to his 44 czars. Correction, 43, the communist resigned. Mr. President, stop listening to your czars and start listening to the voices of 21 generations of America's war dead shouting from their graves, we are free Americans. We gave our lives to defeat socialism, not embrace it. It was a practice in the Revolutionary War. Here is your initiation. It was a practice in the Revolutionary War. One of the American man-of-war ships snuck up behind the British. All the American sailors would come on deck and shout a word or a phrase that would scare the living bejeebers out of the Brits before they were taken to the bottom. I'm going to ask you who are not standing to please stand up now, if you will. And would you all kindly turn to stage right or your left facing that exit. Turn to your left if you would. You are facing northeast, my fellow Americans. 267.8 of a mile ahead of you is a ship of state doing to you what the British did to us. You are facing a highly paid, reading-impaired Congress of the United States of America. If you agree, on the count of three, please shout these words with as much gusto as you are capable of. Enough is enough. I'm mad as hell, and I am taking my country back. 1, 2, 3. Over at the Grand Ole Opry. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hit it! I think they heard you in Barcelona. Look around you. Pick out 5 people you don't know. Give them a high five and tell them we are winning. Do it now.
We're winning. Win it.
The only question now, are these grassroots movement making a difference? A grassroots movement in Texas. I was there. It started with 1/4 the amount of people here today. Several weeks ago, got together and decided to pressure their legislature and declare Texas sovereignty from a federal government that refused to enforce their immigration laws. And now 33 other states have done the same thing. On the president's radar. And one state, my dear friends, is citing its right under the Declaration of Independence to secede from the Union if the federal government doesn't keep its nose out of the state's business. Oklahoma, 2 months ago, said if Texas can tell the federal government to go to hell, why can't Oklahoma? Citizens were tired of hearing press 2 for Spanish and proposed, citizens proposed, under heavy threats from the Attorney General, that same arrogant ingrate who call you a nation of cowards. Oklahoma said they were going to declare English as their official language. 7 weeks ago, the citizens of Oklahoma declared English as their official language. Grassroots movements in 13 major cities in America have proposed citizen recall of elected officials, and 5 of them have already been recalled. Your presidents have failed you. Your Congress has failed you. Your media has failed you. I ask you, Nashville, who's left to stand up and speak for America? Now the hard part. What if all of the programs that you will sign out for outside, and I suggest don't sign up for any program unless you have a passion for it. This is the greatest fight in the history of our nation. Don't enter it unless you are supporting your passion. You have wonderful people out there with programs who have passion. But if it doesn't match your passion, don't sign up. Find your passion. But what if all of these programs